Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Atlas. This is a very special episode. This is one of those videos that if you want to share this, and I was going to talk about any other video that I've done on my channel before, this is definitely going to be towards the top of that list. Let me start off by saying, first off, I'm not a financial advisor, so the things I'm going to be sharing with you are my own opinion. I always encourage you guys to go and do more further research yourself. In the future, I might actually register as a financial advisor. I spend a lot of the times looking at the charts and studying these things, and I've been in this space now for a couple years. And I literally spend every day on this. Obviously, I got a YouTube channel on it, right? So what I'm going to be covering are 5 altcoins that are under $5 that are my top picks, why I have them as my top picks, and why I see so much value in them as time moves on. I plan to do additional videos depending on how well this does, your guys' feedback, if you would like to see those kinds of things in the future. So be sure to tell me in the comments if you guys would like to see me do further series. I could do things like my top picks based on such and such exchange, what's being listed available there, top picks in general. I do want to do a video on that regardless. So it doesn't matter what the price is. I could do a top 5 picks just of all cryptocurrencies, regardless if they're really high price like Bitcoin or not, right? So if you guys haven't, don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button, really does help out in the algorithm a lot, and click the bell icon so you know whenever we have a new video. And if you guys have any other crypto that you think is really good that wasn't on my list, tell us in the comments. Tell us what you guys think. Okay, so first up, I'm going to be talking about is LBRY credits. This is LBC. And one big reason why I really like this is because a lot of people tend to have issues with YouTube, right? And people will say, well, if there was another competitor, this and that, and people look at cryptocurrencies and they wonder if there was an alternative. I, at one point, actually went really in depth. I was starting to form my own company to making a legitimate competitor against YouTube. I couldn't find any funding for our initial startup phase. The team was waiting on more things. We had like a demo prepared and everything, yada, yada. Long story short, wasn't able to get that moving forward. However, what LBRY has been doing has been actually holding up pretty well, and I do see some strong, promising future for them. So first off, they've actually got an app that can be downloaded. Just so you guys know, it looks like this. It's not loading for some reason, some of the thumbnails off of this one. So I'm just showing you guys that there is like a little app that you can download. And then the actual website, it's being renamed to Odyssey. So the LBC is the token that's being used, but Odyssey is the actual website. For this website, I'm going to have a link in the description. It's a referral link you guys can go through. Would love it if you do go use this, and your content creator especially, that use my referral link, guys. But with this, check this out. You get paid almost like an AdSense. What I mean by that is that you upload a video, people watch your videos, you earn the LBRY credits. Now, you can also go on exchange, you can buy this. But yeah, the fact that you can earn these is absolutely amazing. In addition to that, they even have rewards programs. So you can go in here, and the more that you get engaged in these different things, the more that you can earn for free, right? So you can go in and you watch content here. You can see that I've watched 66 videos as of the time I'm making this video. And then you can do like 10 per day. Once I get to the next level, and the level keeps changing the view counts for this, you can read through all these different things, as you guys can see. And this is one of the big reasons why I was saying, like, hey, can you use my referral link? I'll earn a little bit of these credits in addition to it. Now, what's so cool about all this is you get earning points if you go and watch videos. You get earning points if you gain followers. You earn points if you follow other people. They want to increase more engagement, right? Now, also, what's really nice is that you can actually have it automatically upload your videos from YouTube after your videos are done there to this website too, if you want to do it. So you're linking these two together. But when I say two, I actually mean more than two. So in my case, I've got a couple different YouTube channels. I've got Atlas Animates, Crypto Atlas, Crafty Atlas, Atlas, and then this one, these two were actually mistakes. So I paired these. If I upload on any of my channels, it goes to this website now, right? I gave it the permissions to be able to do that. And by doing so, I can actually earn some LBRY credits on all my channels, and these videos stay up there. Now, as far as how the videos get stayed up, that's their own internal system. I want to let you guys know that if you download this, that you might have some of these videos be downloading to your computer. I believe that's part of their process to help alleviate against some of the bandwidth costs on their end. I'm not 100% on it, but that's my assumption. You can go into a setting though, which is what I did. and you can turn that off. So if you just want to be able to watch the content, you don't want to be having to download every single video that you go and check out here, just go into the settings, you can change it, no problem. Okay. So something else I want to highlight with LBRY coins, and I'm going to try and make this video not too long. I was going to say a little bit short, but it's going to be kind of hard when I'm talking about all this. I'm going to try and make it not be too long. LBRY credits, I love to look at the circulating supply, and I like to look at where we're currently at. So we're currently at 25 cents, and you take a look at this too. Total supply is 705 million. Maximum supply is a little bit over 1 billion, okay? So 1 billion range seems to be like a good sweet spot from what I've been looking at from a lot of different cryptocurrency perspectives. Obviously, the lower the total supply or that max supply is going to be, the easier it is for the price to move to a higher position. So getting in early is how you tend to make the most profit. You also tend to take on the most risk. And let's be honest, you look at any cryptocurrency that's not Bitcoin, and they're going to be way more risky. Bitcoin itself is already risky. But when you're taking a look at things that haven't been around as long as Bitcoin, haven't established themselves as well, there's a lot of unanswered questions. And so just be cautious with this stuff. And like I said before, never invest more than what you're willing to risk to lose. Okay, so LBRY credits is looking like an absolutely amazing project. I would highly recommend that you guys go and take a look at that. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is my own opinion. All right, moving up next is Orchid. OXT. This is actually the one that I have the biggest bag on. So if enough people ask me to take a look at my portfolio, then I can share it with you guys. I have like a blockfolio. I keep track of all my data on that stuff. I know some people might say like, oh, well, yeah, it's blockfolio. You could fake all that stuff and this and that. Look, I'm trying to aggregate everything. I don't want to have to log into all my different exchanges and my DeFi and all that other stuff, right? But if enough of you guys want to see that, just to show you legitimately that I'm actually making gains and stuff off of this, and I guess to legitimize what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. If you guys don't care, then it's fine. But if you're curious, enough people ask, I'll show you. Orchid, OXT, this is a VPN focus currently. They might in the future start to approach some other markets, but they're heavily focused on the VPN space right now, and they utilize nano payments. So the great thing with this is the fact that you don't have to pay a monthly subscription fee. If you just want to be able to go right on in there and use it like a one-time case kind of thing, boom, there you go. They're also integrating in with Windows. In fact, they've already started the early stages now. You can go through their website and they have some different info there. It's in very, very early stages. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, they're technically already gotten the permissions from Windows and stuff, and it's going in there. So this project, in addition to its low price, has a 1 billion total supply. And by comparison, if you look at something like Chainlink, okay, they're different industry spaces when you think about like the main focus of what they do, but Chainlink has one total supply of 1 billion, just like Orchid does. And Chainlink's shot up to $25, $30. So you think about the potential from a price perspective, we know that it's theoretically possible. Now you have to think about the use cases, you have to think about how much hype there is that's going behind all this stuff, yada, yada, yada. With Orchid, we keep tapping some key levels and it bounces back down. There's been some shady shenanigans that were happening before, primarily with the fact that we were seeing a price that was substantially lower on Coinbase than we were seeing on Gemini or Binance or any of these other exchanges. And then the Twitter community really came together, started tagging Coinbase, and I don't know what happened. Coinbase didn't respond verbally through any of this stuff, but it was like the next day, 2 days later, all of a sudden, Orchid's finally magically matching prices with Gemini and these other exchanges after months and months. It was bizarre. Okay, so with what we're seeing right now, we keep leading up towards $1 and then it bounces off. We keep getting really close, like 75 cents there. We got another one, 69 cents. We hit up to like 84. I know we actually hit around 92 cents looking at it more so on like the Gemini, the Coinbase type side. And it's starting to try and make that rally up once again. So this has a lot of profit potential for even a short term. If we break $1, we very well could have a ton of flooding coming in because everyone's been speculating about like, is this just pump and dump the whole time until it hits $1. Once it goes past that, then we're in price discovery zone. The sky is the limit. And I heard from someone else, I didn't see it myself, but he was saying that there's the sell walls and everything I'll basically end on the books around $1.50. We'll see. Okay. So that is with Orchid. It's an ERC20 token. They actually moved over to XDAI to make itself be faster. This just happened, by the way, to make it be faster and cheaper transactions. So very interesting for that. Next up, StoreJ. So StoreJ is also not a super crazy amount for its total supply right now. It's got about 425 million, and it just recently got added to Coinbase. I made a separate video where I talked about this. Price point right now, $1.56, so a little bit more than the other two we were taking a look at, sure, but it's still under $5 per individual token. You go look at stocks, right? You got all this hype with GameStop and AMC right now, and you got Google. I mean, Google's obviously a bigger company, but a lot of these stocks are going to be at a higher price point. And you look at how much potential that they have with squeezes and all that other stuff, and people still do it anyways. So I look at this and I say, hey, it's under $5. Let me look more into the project. Wow, this looks like this could be a deal. Well, what is StoreJ? Okay, so it's a decentralized cloud storage. I'm going to go ahead and read you guys from their website here on this one. And I think it's very interesting. Join thousands of node operators and developers experiencing the faster, safer, more affordable object storage alternative, all made possible by a massive global network of nodes on the StoreJ network. Host a node, we pay node operators for their unused storage and bandwidth, making decentralized storage possible for tardigrade.io customers. Put your extra space to use and start earning today. All right, they also got Store Data. Upgrade your storage layer to the world's first S3 compatible decentralized cloud storage solution. Tardigrade is 100% secure, more affordable, and more reliable. So again, the baseline behind all of this is it has to do with cloud storage. Now, funny story. I was playing some Destiny 2. This was last year. I was playing it with a buddy of mine. We're talking about cryptocurrencies, and he doesn't know a lot about it. And I'm asking him, like, okay, if you had $1 million, right, and you could invest into something, and it's an industry space, and it's like 5 years from now, you think it's going to grow, this and that, what space would you be looking to invest into right now? And ironically enough, without him even really knowing much about cryptocurrencies at all, he said, well, if there was something with cloud storage. Well, there you go, man. I hope you're watching my video right now because we're talking about StoreJ, and that's what you've been looking for. So, hey, if you want to capitalize on this, then you might want to look more into that project, okay? So StoreJ looks like a great price. You guys can see it has some massive spikes back here. This shooting all the way back up. This isn't 2018, though, but keep in mind that this shot up to around $2.81. Currently at $1.56. We got still some room to grow, and that's just to hit the previous all-time high. And like I said, this just got added to Coinbase. Up next, Decentraland, aka Mana. So if you guys have ever heard of a game called Second Life, it was an extremely popular base game. And when you think about digital space, which is what's going on with cryptocurrencies, video games are obviously going to be towards the top of that list. And thinking about how cryptocurrencies can be included inside that space is going to be key. Now we have things like NFTs, also known as non-fungible tokens, mainly with art. So do keep that in mind, mainly with art pieces. But that's a growing industry space that's growing very, very fast. The thing is with Decentraland that they're still in the early stages. They're still expanding out. I have a video playthrough series that I've been doing a new video on this on the daily, where I check out somebody's new piece of land. I check out if they have any internal game mechanics, what makes themselves a little bit different, and I showcase it. So if you guys want to check out that series and learn a little bit more Decentraland and get involved in that community space, well, there you go, right? And so, yeah, with Decentraland, you can actually buy individual parcels, which are like a 1x1 grid, okay? So it's a little tiny bit of space, but kind of like a size of my bedroom, basically, right? You can build on there. You can also rent it out to other people. So even though you own the land, if somebody else wants permissions to build something, to like lease it, they could do so, which is really interesting. And then you could sell assets in the game. Somebody enters into your little bubble, your space, and you have some sort of like game mechanic. Well, guess what? That will load in for that space. When you leave that space, it'll convert back either to its standard decentralized format, or if you enter somebody else's game zone, it'll load up their assets too. So you can dress up your characters, you can run around, you can sell these plots of lands, and they're gaining a lot of value. Now what's cool, I was going to say crazy, it's crazy cool, is that there are NFTs that you could sell in the game. So you walk up, right, it's a digital painting, and in the game, it looks like a digital painting, but it's on the wall, right? And you can click on it, And you could actually go to the website if you wanted to buy it right then and there. So maybe you even talk to some of the people who own these lands and you look to say, hey, is there any chance that you could like advertise my art piece in your game? I'm trying to get it sold, this and that. You could talk to people in the community. It's a growing industry, and I would really, really recommend it. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice, but you know, that is on my list for sure. And it has a circulating supply of 1.5 billion. Total supply is around 2.2 billion. It's a little bit high in my preference, but you guys can see the market cap, it's already passed over $1 billion. And so because of mainly the NFT space, this is starting to see a lot more traction. They recently partnered up with Atari, so they got licensing rights, and you're starting to see incorporations of not only Atari branded items in the game, but also Atari games. Like there's casinos that you can go into and you can play Atari games. So it's very, very interesting. And this is just a quick little preview, what you guys can kind of see in the background there. I do have a character, like I said, I do a playthrough series. There's events and things that can happen, different kinds of mini games, all kinds of funny stuff. Next up, and this is the last one on my list for this video, so hold on guys, we're almost done. If you haven't yet, please don't forget to subscribe, hit like, the bell icon, drop a comment, all that stuff. You can share the video, I would say, you know, after you're done watching. Share whenever you want. I don't care. Veracity. Okay, so with Veracity, this thing is less than 2 cents. Now, if I scroll down here, you can actually see that just recently it started skyrocketing a lot more. So when I was talking about earlier about my own website that I was looking at making, one of the things I wanted to try and partner up with was with Veracity. And the reason being is with Veracity, you can actually watch videos, which they've already got partnerships going on, or integrations with, I don't know if it's a partnership, with YouTube, Twitch, Vimeo, JW Player, Bright, Cove, Video.js, Kaltura, how do you say that, and Flow Player. So what it is it's a reward system. I know it sounds crazy. You watch a video and you see this little trophy right here. When you see the trophy on the right side of the video turn green, claim these rewards by clicking on the trophy and creating a rewards Vera wallet account. VRA earned by viewing videos is paid out immediately. So think about how many videos are out there on just YouTube alone, not including if you're watching streams on Twitch, you go to Vimeo, you go to check out any of these other websites. It'd be nice if they incorporated this with the website I was talking about earlier with LBRY, right? AKA Odyssey now, as far as the actual website itself goes. So anyways, regardless, you watch a video, you want to make some money while watching a video as a viewer? Well, there you go. You got Veracity. You watch it, you see this turn green, you click on it, and then you can get claimed, right? So I don't know if this is going to be copyrighted kind of thing. I kind of doubt it because it's a video from Veracity themselves. I think it's supposed to be right around 15 seconds or so. I got the video playing itself, so as I'm talking with you guys, we'll just kind of see if this eventually starts to turn green or not. I don't have an account currently set up for this browser for me to be able to click on that. So yeah, just kind of watching a little bit. And while that's still doing that, I'm going to see if that'll play in the background and maybe turn green while we look at some of the stuff on the charts. So this one, it's got a lot for total supply. It's 10.3 billion, right? But because of how many videos that are out there proactively, that means that you could be doing this left and right. And tons of people could be doing this left and right. And one thing I want to really highlight with this, that's also similar to that of LBRY, but I think LBRY actually has a leg up on this, is if people forget that they have these tokens, right? So I actually hadn't even logged into my LBRY thing for about a year. I created an account. I got one of my YouTube channels synced up with it. I wish I had the other one synced up with it. And I forgot about it. Guys, I earned about 5,000 LBRY tokens. I hope you guys understand that. 5,000. That I totally didn't even realize that I had. Now, there's other content creators out there that got more views on their content than I did. And they haven't logged in their accounts. They've forgotten about it, right? When you have that in your account and you're not circulating it, it's not accessible. So people are earning these things and it's causing a shortage supply, which means the price starts to shoot up a bunch more. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, there will be people that'll go back on like I did and find out, oh yeah, I got these coins, and then they'll eventually sell more than likely, unless they forget again or they just want to hold on to it. So the thing is with Veracity, people watch a bunch of these video ad things, the little trophy icon that we're talking about right here. I still haven't seen it turn green yet. Oh yeah, so it's telling me that I need to make my account. That's probably why it didn't turn green, because it's been like 2 minutes. But think about how many people have gone on, watched videos. How many times do you watch YouTube videos? Well, guess what? You're literally watching a YouTube video right now, right? So you could get paid for watching my content. If you guys subscribe to me, you could get paid using the VERASITY thing. May not seem like much right now. It's less than 2 cents, but look at how much it's spiked up here in just the last couple of days alone, right? So this could be a very good project for you guys to keep an eye on. For it to get to a $1, a lot of people want to look at that like a Dogecoin kind of thing. For it to do that, its market capitalization would need to hit $10.3 billion. But you look at how big the video streaming platforms are in general, and you look at how many people, if they decided to start doing this, I mean, you just create an account, you click the trophy once it shows up after a while, right? Go watch another video. So it's great ways for viewers to earn with this out of these coins. It's a great way for content creators to make more money. So guys, these are my top 5. You let me know what you think, if you agree or disagree with any of these, if there's something that you would have had on your top 5, leave comments down below. And again, out of all the videos that I've made, I would say that this is right near the very top of that list. If you guys can share this video with other people that you think are looking for a potential really good market space of cryptos to focus on, these are my top 5 personally. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, click the bell icon. Stay awesome. I got referral links in the descriptions for everything, including for LBRY. And I will see you guys in the next episode.